Welcome to New Realities. I'm Alan Steinfeld, and today I have with us three of the, I would say, greatest inspirational thinkers in the human potential movement: Deepak Chopra, Debbie Ford, and Marianne Williamson. And you know, after I read this book, it had a deep impact because it was okay to be me. I felt, you know, all the things I've been ashamed of and guilty about. Everybody has those experiences, and it felt better about myself. And I think if everyone read this book, including my mother, the world would be a better place. You said something, Marianne, about you had success and then there were things you weren't successful about. That touched me.
I think that you're right. That makes all of us relax a little, knowing that we're all wounded in that it's a wounded world, but we're all here to be healed.
Because it's the incarnational experience. We come in from pure love, as you've all said, and here we are in this path of pain and suffering. And you talk about how to come to understand it and deal with it and own it in a sense.
You know, there are only two impulses: unity, separation.
Love or fear. Yeah.
Love, yeah.
So the world is full of light and dark all the time. But I have to say, and it's really the hardest thing in the world, to look at your stuff and your junk and pull out all that apparent ugliness and see it shine, and you've made a career out of that. No, but you put your life on the line with who you are all the time.
I think it's much harder to not deal with the shadow.
But how do you remember it? Like sometimes I see you on television, you're attacked by the scientists on the left and the Christian fundamentalists on the right. And
sometimes I lose it.
Right, I saw that. I didn't want to bring that up, but
I sometimes lose
it.
it.
You forgive yourself, you move on.
You forgive yourself, and in doing so you forgive the other. You know?
Picking up on that notion when she was talking about what's hard, I think this idea that this path of spiritual growth is so hard, but it's hard. What's hard is not doing it.
Yes, because people become alcoholics because of this. Everything people do to deny this part of themselves. And this discussion and your work brings, like I said, it's okay to have those feelings. And to have role models. You mentioned that woman Edith, who was in the concentration camps, and you said, how did you forgive Hitler? Tell that story, because that made me cry.
I'm like, did you really forgive Hitler? And she looked at me, she said, of course I forgave Hitler. I wouldn't let Hitler live in my body or my mind one more moment.
But it's also the self. We have to forgive these things that we think we've done in the world and find, you say give it over to God, right? And Debbie says embrace it. And I think you say understand it. I think all of those are important, and not one works for everybody. But
well, they're different aspects of the same process, though.
So one final question, will there always be a shadow? I mean, or is it something that we're evolving beyond, hopefully?
Well, when you're enlightened, there isn't a shadow, but that's a long way off. I think
a really
except for you, darling.
The good guys keep winning, but they never actually win. The bad guys keep losing, but they never totally lose, so the play goes on.
So any final words, Debbie, about the shadow effect?
Thank you. Our team leader.
I'm the team leader, I'm the captain. I think it will heal, like you said, it will heal your heart and let you release a little.
It healed me. Thank you all for being here. I really appreciate your time. Thank you for watching New Realities. I'm Alan Steinfeld, and I'll see you next time.